Hey guys, what is going on? This is PETONTHEBEAT. I would like to welcome you to another Q&A video on my YouTube channel. In this video, I'll answer two questions, and before providing the answers for both of them, I'll show the actual comments and everything. So without further ado, let's start with the first one. The first question comes from Marek Zdravovet. I hope I pronounce your name correctly. If I don't, please excuse me. So here's the question: why you take exercises in the gym with sunglasses? So there is a very specific reason for that. First of all, I do not train with sunglasses every time. I train with sunglasses from time to time. Typically, I tend to train with shades on only when I was not able to get enough high quality sleep on the night before. So what happens, what is the actual reason for me wearing shades during my training is the fact that in the gym where I train, there are a lot of lights, like the light is on point, I can ensure. There are a lot of lights, there are a lot of mirrors and whatnot. You can observe the pump, you can do a lot of posing and whatnot. It is great, but there are some downsides. So when I train with a lot of intensity, that is pretty much every time when I train, this is how I prefer to train, with insane intensity and plenty of volume. And I switch between the exercises and whatnot. I can get really dizzy, especially when I was not able to get enough high quality sleep on the night before, you see. And especially when I switch between an exercise that is like flat bench, for example, skull crusher, flat dumbbell presses, and some other exercises and whatnot, and I can get really dizzy because of the whites. And when I put the shades on, I'm able to counteract this whole thing, because when that whole thing with the dizziness actually is combined with my fast heart rate because of the intensity and whatnot, I can get extremely anxious in the middle of my session, okay? And I really want to avoid that. So in order to not sacrifice my training when I was not able to get decent quality sleep and whatnot, I put the shades on, and I'm able to a certain extent to counteract that downside, if I can put it like this. As an addition to everything I said, I definitely encourage you to check Robbie Robinson, the Black Prince. He's a legendary bodybuilder, a living legend actually. So on most of his training, on most of the footage on the internet and whatnot, you will find that he trains not only with the shades on, but actually with the hoodie. He trains with the hoodie and with the shades on. I'm not so sure what is his reason, but for me it works perfect, like literally perfect. So for now it seems like that whole thing with the shades and everything works perfectly fine, but what I plan to do for the future is actually to get my hands on a pair of those junk white, blue white, actually the junk white is the blue white, blocking glasses from Amazon. Because lately I found that most of that dizziness and everything is not that much triggered by the intensity itself or the whites themselves and whatnot. It is triggered mostly by the blue white. And typically what I do, and this is one of the things that I always recommend, all of the screens that I use throughout the whole day, I use FWOX, and I always use my iPhone with minimum brightness because of the same reasons. Okay, I hope everything I said makes sense, and I hope I answered your question. So the next question comes from Janel Setter. I hope I pronounce your name correctly. If I don't, please excuse me. And here's the question: is that the Sea of Galilee? I'm not so sure if I pronounce the name of the sea you're talking about correctly, but it's not the Sea of Galilee, it is Black Sea. Okay, it is Black Sea, and I believe it's beautiful. I mean, I really fuck with that sea. I really enjoy the view. So yeah guys, this is basically everything I wanted to say in this video. I want to thank Janel Setter and Marek Zdravovet for asking me both of those questions. It was my pleasure to provide the answers. If you have any other questions, feel free to ask them in the comment section down below. And once again, I would like to thank you for watching this video. Please stay tuned for more. Have a nice one. Peace, and I'm out, and of course keep flexing. Peace.